Welcome back, everybody. Today Xur is at the tower hangar, and in this video we're going to be doing a quick breakdown on everything that he's selling and whether it is good or not and why it's good or not. As always, Xur has the random exotic engram that you can pick up. He is selling the colony. If you don't have it, be sure to pick it up so that you can start collecting every exotic. To start off with, he's selling the Whispering Slab. This roll isn't great. You're typically not going to be hip firing very often. This bow is going to be a no-go from me. Next up, he has the Friction Fire. Now, this is not a terrible roll. This is pretty good, especially if you like 600 RPM submachine guns, because it has Rampage. Field prep is okay. It's not the best, but it works. It works pretty well. You can also have a tactical mag to increase that stability and reload speed and magazine size versus the accurized rounds, which just increases range. And you have arrowhead break, hammer forged rifling, whichever you prefer. I would go with arrowhead. I'd go arrowhead, tactical mag, and then obviously these are set. It does have a handling masterwork. So overall, a pretty good pickup if you like these 600 RPM submachine guns, but there are better options. Next up, we have this 180 hand cannon with kill clip surplus. Now, this is pretty good. With the recent buff to 180s, you're looking at kill clip being a potential 3-tap to the head, depending on your range. It does have an impact masterwork, which doesn't even affect it. I don't know why it has an impact masterwork. It really sucks. If it had a range masterwork, that'd be great, but it doesn't. You can increase your stability and reload speed drastically by putting on flared magwell. I would recommend you do that. And you could also increase your range by adding on full bore. So overall, this is a really good pickup if you like 180s, especially if you like 180s in PvP. This kill clip is going to be great. Next up, we have a shotgun, Toil and Trouble. This one's another roll that's pretty okay. It's got snapshot sights, which means that you're going to be aiming down the sights faster. It also has threat detector, which means that when you're close to enemies, you're going to get increased reload, stability, and handling, which with the shotgun, you're going to be close to enemies a lot. Now, in terms of the different magazine options, I would just stick with the assault mag. No need to change it up because extended mag is only going to get you one extra bullet and you're going to lose a ton of your stability and a ton of your reload speed. I'd also recommend switching this out to corkscrew rifling because while it does decrease stability and handling a little bit, that extra range is going to help out a lot. It's a reload masterwork, which isn't great, but it works. If you don't already have a blinding nades auto loading, what the heck? Wait, why did that just disappear? It had auto loading. Does it not have it? Oh, okay. I don't know why it disappeared there. Anyways, if you don't already have a blinding grenades auto-loading holster grenade launcher, pick this one up because they are really good in PvE, especially when you're trying to do solo events. Pick it up if you don't already have something like it. Now, this rocket launcher is really good. This is a great roll because you get tracking module cluster bombs and it has a blast radius masterwork. You can increase the velocity and stability, but with tracking you don't want to, so I would just stick it right here. I would go with this exact roll because when you have those tracking modules, you want it to go slower so that it doesn't fly straight past your target. This is a amazing roll. If you don't already have something that's tracking module cluster bomb, it's just a good roll. This is a good one. I'd say pick this up if you need a good void rocket launcher. And lastly, we have the Fool's Remedy sidearm. Now, if you like sidearms, this could be a really good pick. You can increase your range a little bit. You can also increase your reload speed a little bit or keep the armor piercing rounds on. It has Feeding Frenzy, which is going to increase your reload speed every time you get a kill, and Quick Draw. If you're switching to this gun from a different primary, especially in PvP, it's going to swap a lot faster. This is a pretty good roll. It has a stability masterwork. It's also a Suros rapid fire, which means that it's a full auto. Pick it up if you're into sidearms that are full auto. None of these exotics really stand out to me, so unless you don't have them already, stay away from them. Everything's pretty low. Nothing gets to 65. Nothing even goes over 64 except for this. So unless you need some high stat armor, unless you're looking for some of these specifically for a build, I wouldn't really pick up the armor today. We've seen a lot better armor. Now, as far as the Hawkmoon roll goes, this is a really good roll on the Hawkmoon. We've got the arrowhead break, alloy magazine, and rangefinder, which is crazy good on a 140 hand cannon. If you don't have a better Hawkmoon, and if you're looking for one and you have an exotic cipher to spend it on this. It's pretty good. This Dead Man's Tail is also pretty good. Once you chain all 5 shots, you're going to be doing a lot of damage to bosses, and this is only going to make that better. So yeah, I would definitely recommend picking this roll up. Again, if you don't have a better roll, if you think that you're going to be using it, it's a good one. If you have any other specific questions about rolls, whether they're good or not, feel free to leave a comment down below or DM me on Twitter or Discord, and make sure you go enter into the giveaway that I'm hosting for 1,000 silver. It ends on Tuesday, just a few days away. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. I appreciate all the support I've received recently, and I hope this video was able to help you out. Have a great rest of your day, Guardians. Peace.